that a second. Go grab something. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry, it took me a second. I had to grab something real quick. All right, so let's see here. This damn car, man, I'm telling you, it's fix and repair daily. We'll set that there. Let's see here. I need to. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's nice of him. I wonder if the bigger, one, the Kraton 8S, I wonder if that would work better. Uh, all right. It needs. Need to make sure that alignment's right. Pretty sure it's squared. About the same amount of force as there is on that. All right, so the back end's done. The only thing I really need to do, let's see, we need the batteries. Here's our batteries. And we need our battery tester. We're about 44%. That's plenty. That's plenty of battery to run it for a few minutes to find out. Make sure we got, I accidentally got the receiver a little wet. Hopefully it ain't too bad. Put that in there. Push that down. Alright, so steering. ESC's hooked up. I gotta open the battery cage. Well, maybe. Come on. Alright. Let's reposition. Put that in. We need the controller. Okay, controller's on. Make sure there's nothing in the way. All right, moment of truth. This, can you see that? I can see it in the damn screen. Look, I can see it from here. This shaft, look, it's wobbling. See it? This shaft right here. Look at it go up and down. Whoop, 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 whoop. That means it's bent. I mean, it's bent, but like, that's only going to get worse. I got to get rid of that. All right, so the front CVD drives are no good, but that's okay because on the parts wall over here, let me show you guys the parts wall real quick. See, on our parts wall, we have spares. So what we'll do is we'll pull that front right off and we'll put the new one on. Okay, we'll put the new one on. First is first, though. We need to all right. That's right. I like the Gandalf the Great get down when I work on RC cars. I don't want to rip it, so I just want to cut a little. There we go, like that. Just enough for me to slide this thing out. And then we can put the other one back up on the shelf for another day. I want to design and 3D print a machine that has rollers and bearings that can spin this and also apply the right amount of pressure in certain spots to re-straighten these back out. Because I got like 5 or 6 of these that are all bent and they're worthless to me. Okay, so we need to remove this right here. That's the first thing that needs to go. we got to be able to pull that hub off. Once you remove that, we got to loosen this set screw at the top. Like that. And then just kind of lift up on this and pull that ball joint out. Okay, ball joint's out. There's that. Set that over there. We need to take this out as well. So the best way to do this is with a pair of grips. Let's take a pair of pliers. Don't pull this all the way out. It don't need to come all the way out. And then we're just going to take a little tap, pops that pin out in there, and then this will just slide off like that. It just slides off, and then there's your hub and front spindle. I wonder if I can move. The problem is the computer. The computer, watch me like disconnect from the internet while I try this little move of sliding the computer down a few feet, because then it gives me a few more feet to play with the camera length of cord. Yes. I would like to move this a little bit closer. Hold on, give me a second. Let me, it's kind of hard to move shit when you got a bunch of shit. All right. Come on down. We're going to have to go further than that. Saw that coming. Yeah, come on. Excuse me a sec. I'm just trying to move the cable closer so that way I can get the camera. I want to put the camera right over. At least that's what I'm aiming for. And I got one of these binary tripods, so I can kind of like, I can really mess with the camera. Well, we got our stock motor. And then the one that we're using is our new motor. But we got them labeled so that way we know which is which. Okay, so camera. This camera sucks. I need a better camera. That's fine. Nobody's watching anyway, so that works for me. I got one person popped in, said happy birthday, and then he was gone. That's okay. You know why nobody's watching? Because I found out that YouTube doesn't notify my subscribers at all. It was like 0.3% gets notified. I'm like, wow, you couldn't even give me 1%. You had to give me 0.3%. It was like, well, that's real nice of you guys. Appreciate you. All right, back to what we were doing. We need to pull this drive out. We need to disconnect this. We need to disconnect that. Let's see here. Which one is it? I think it's this one. No. This one. Pop that off. All right, that screw fell out. We don't want to lose that, so we're going to put it back in. See, is this light on? Why is this not on? There we go. That looks better. Y'all can see where we are, right? We're working in the bottom corner right here. The problem is that this this shaft right here, it's bent. It has a wobble into it. It kind of sways. So we're going to fix that because we got a new one. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I got to listen to the bottom one too. That will help. I was afraid that I would lose a bunch of these. So I bought a bunch of extra ones just in case, identical ones to these. I actually found them. They're made by a company called Hot Racing. So that way, in case you ever lose one of these, you have spares. It's good and neat to know, you know what I mean? All right. Whoa, what happened? Oh, the whole assembly slid out on me. I got it. Slide that. There's the spindle, which I don't think the spindle bent. It's definitely worn a little, but these right here, they still got a good little ways to go before I replace these, because you do need to replace your out drives, you know, every so often. These actually don't look too bad. Are the fronts the same as the rear? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it is. Question, because I have a brand new set of front. Well, these are rear. The out drives on them are rear, but I wonder if I guess the ball joints are the same, huh? This is an Inch-G set. I didn't think about that. See, those are dog bones, though. Yeah, it's dog bone. The rears are dog bones, but I've got mine traded out for CVDs. I don't have dog bones anymore. So that just makes me wonder if I guess they're universal. That's cool. So here's our new one. Here's our old one. If I line them up to each other, now it doesn't look bent, but then again, it kind of does. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's bent. Well, if nobody's going to watch, then I'm going to listen to music. Alexa, play
What do you want me to play?
something that I like.
Anything I Like by Dollar Beat Club on Amazon Music.
What? That wasn't what I asked for, but Finally got that damn thing straight. Man, you talking about a pain in the butt to deal with, dude. Jeez, man. If I can get... Yeah, no, it's straight. It's straight now. Alright, let's put it back together. So I can get this front drive in. Like that. I don't know what Alexa's playing right now. Hey Alexa, beatbox. Oh my God, she's beatboxing. Wow. All right, Alexa, that's enough beatboxing. Thank you. Alexa, shut up. Good God. What's up, Don? Happy birthday, man. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm out here trying to fix this damn car. Of course, I bent it up. I made a video a few days ago. Maybe it was like 2 days ago I made a video, right? And in that video, the RC car basically just went end over end over end over end over end, and it bent this drive shaft like it was nothing. Look at that. That looks good. I don't know what that is. Not sure where that came from. But we need to take this drive out, this ball cup out, so I can get this thing back in. How is everybody doing today? Appreciate you guys stopping in. I'm glad it was you driving and not me. Yeah. Nah, well, I tell you what, man. I've had friends and people standing around when I've had my RC car out, and they've asked me, hey, can I drive? Now, if you're a little kid and I don't think you're competent enough to handle, an RC car that'll hit 60 miles an hour in about 2 seconds, it's 160 amp, 22.2 volts of power in this truck. I mean, the thing it rips. So with that being said, if I think you're, even though you have no experience in driving an RC car, if you asked me if you wanted to drive it, I'm taking responsibility for it. So if I hand you the RC car and you stuff it or wreck it and it gets destroyed, I'm not going to hold you reliable for that, because I let you drive the car. So, if I let you drive the car and you wreck it, it is what it is. Don't get me wrong. I wreck it all the time, and I think that's just part of the sport. Even though you spend all the money on all this aluminum and graphite and carbon fiber stuff and try to make the truck as strong as possible, it don't matter. The damn thing will still... look, I did doing 60 miles an hour and I hit a cartwheel and the damn thing, bent the shaft. Actually, it blew the shaft out. Let me rephrase that. Also, we're working with new motors. This is our stock motor, and we got a new modify on there that we've been testing. If you guys want to hear some good news, I picked up an affiliation program with 3chi.com. They make Delta 8 THC products and stuff. I've done really well. I've actually done so well that I'm going to make a video about them, about being in the affiliate program. I've made over $1,200 in a week's time off of this program. Now, granted, there was a little mistake that happened, and I felt like they fucked me out of the money, because, you know, all of a sudden I went online one day to check my money to see how much I've equivalent a PC you built me. I didn't build it in 2 seconds. We did build it in a day. Your PC, you're right. We did build it in like a day's time. That is true. But we got it going. You came back a few times and we had to, oh, what the fuck? The pin slipped out. No wonder why this thing's tight. I'm like, why can't I get this thing on? But anyway, let me get back to my story. So I went online and I checked it, and they had denied me on every single transaction. I lost all of that money. So I emailed them. I'm like, you know, what the F? What happened? Where's my money? What happened to all? It's just all denied. And they told me what happened is that my coupon code ended up on some illegal coupon website, which I felt like was total bullshit, because I didn't share my stuff on no website. I didn't share my coupon code like that. I only put it like on my YouTube videos and my stuff. So I felt like they were cheating me on there. Well, a week or so goes by and they send me another email telling me that, in fact, it happened to everybody. Someone hacked their systems and put, like, let's say they have 100,000 affiliates. Someone's hacked in and stole 20,000 affiliate codes and put it out on the internet for everybody to have. And I just so happened to be one of them. So they sent out an email saying that they were going to discontinue all codes, and the only way you could get credit was by going through the link, which I've been making money off of that the last couple of weeks since this has occurred. Hold on, I got to get that just right. So I went on there the other day. They told me, look, we had to do a little figuring, but we found out exactly how much money we owe you. Unfortunately, though, you need what's called an EIN number, which is an employee identification number, which you can only get from the IRS. So I had to file with the IRS telling them that I'm going to get all this money, which they owe me about $900 right now. That's what my current payout is $900. So I'm going to take that $900 and save it or invest it into something else, you know? Something like that. I don't know. Brent would probably tell me to invest it in Dogecoin or something. All right, so that's on. I'm going to tighten that up. I don't know why it's. I had to re-straighten out that pin. I didn't know it slid out because that pin actually just sits on a berm. It just sits there. It doesn't do anything. So if that berm isn't, yeah, I mean, it's on there. I mean, we're seated inside of the drive cup, and we got that sticking out. Now we got to put on the pin, which that's not too terribly difficult to do. Although you got to be careful because there's a little hex key inside there, and that's what holds that pin in. And then your tire goes over that, and it does a pretty good job of holding the whole thing together. It's pretty solid. Clamp on that real quick, tighten that up. One day I'm going to do a live show and tell the story about the time that I took $40,000. Well, it wasn't exactly 40. It was probably a little more than 40. But that's a different story for another day. I don't have enough people in the watching right now for that kind of debut. All right. So we got our front end fixed. Got to get that drive cup in there. You don't want it too tight, but you also don't want it too loose. If it's too loose, then you get this play. If it's too tight, then it won't turn and you'll burn out the servo. So I have found that the bottom should be fairly tight, and then the top you want a little loose. See that? We lost all that play. All that play's gone now. But I need to check to make sure that the thing will still turn. And it don't feel tight. It feels okay. Plus we have one hell of a servo in there right now. Okay, so I need to turn the truck back on. Is this on? This is on. Turn that on. See the gear? The green light on the gear? I think that's cool as shit. Oh yeah, we got rid of that wobble. There's no more wobble in there now. Let's see if we can turn. Yeah, we can turn. God, this thing has so much torque, it just jerks it. Sounds like an engine revving up. Okay, enough of that. All right, now what I got to do is figure out how I can get the camera and everything else outside. The only problem is it's dark and you wouldn't see it anyway, so that's not going to work. But what we going to do is we going to smoke real quick. Excuse the bad habit. Oh, I need to put the wing back on. That's right. We got to put the wing back on. I'll figure that out real quick. I tell you what, that wing does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. Because without the wing, we don't get any downforce. In fact, I'm considering running lead weight. You can run like a 20 or a 50 gram lead weight either somewhere on the car, and what it does, see, the car is balanced with the motor and the ESC, or the motor and the ESC and the servo being on this side of the truck, and then the two batteries, which we're going to go down to one. The reason why I'm running two is because I want longer run time, but the battery on the other side balances out the car. It tries to make it even, not so you don't get that left and right motion. But here's the problem. The truck has so much power that it wants to pull the front end up. So sometimes you got too much, downforce on the back. So what you need to do is you need to run at least a 50 gram lead weight on the front to try to keep that nose down. And what I want to do is, this is a 247 millimeter wing. It's 247 millimeters this way. That's what they mean by it lengthwise. The problem with this wing is that it just barely sticks over the back tires. It's not big enough. There's not enough cross airspace on this wing to give this truck the amount of downforce that it truly needs. So they make a bigger version of this truck, and with that comes a bigger wing, and I'm gonna buy it, and it's a good. Put it on Dogecoin. Yeah. Is there that much of a delay? Put it on Dogecoin. That's funny. And then there's a bigger cross section on it, so I'm hoping that that's what it goes for. So we're going to reinstall that like so. Got them aluminum. You believe those stupid things were 15 bucks just for like a pair of aluminum? Get that started. Let's see here. We need this. So put that on. Tighten it down. All right. Wing is installed. The next, really the only thing that I'm thinking that I need to put the tires on, because I got to make sure that they're balanced. Because if you get the tires going and you start getting this, like, you get this wobble, if you get that wobble going, you need to take your tires off and switch them around. Try to get the two smooth ones on this side, and whichever ones wobble, try to put them on the front. I mean, none of them should wobble. We got some clean ass tires here. Let me show you guys our tire selection real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, there's a bright light there. Look how clean they are. I love it. I love it. They're clean. They are clean. That's the ones. These are the ones we're going to put on. These are like the best, man. The street tires work good too. And then we got a smaller set. That's for like tracks and stuff. And then we got this stuff right here. So that's what we're going to use. And we go. Whoa. Shit. Where's it at? There it is. Sorry. Sorry. All right. How's that? Is that better? And then, all right. This is in the way. Got it. Okay. That works. Like that. Let's see here. Man, these things are woo, extra shiny, and they're slippery too. I need to number these. I need to figure out, like I was saying, I need to balance them, and then I need to find out what. Oh, look at that. The pin came out on that one. Oh, that's not good. Remember I was talking about that pin? That pin on this side's loose. That's not good. That can't be loose. That's a good way to. It's a good way to break something. But anyway, I need to figure out what the tires are balanced wise. Once I match them, I need to then number them 1 through 4, so that way I can ensure that I put the correct tires on. And then after a little while of running them, you'll then switch. You can switch them up or rotate them just like you would on a car. But this is a high performance machine. Anything that can do 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds is a high performance machine in my book. Like, I don't see your average moped doing that. So it's funny because these guys drag race them. It's crazy. Put these tires on, tighten them up. I'm going to thrash it. It's funny. This is a 10th scale socket, tire socket. This is an 8th scale tire socket. All right, is that on? Y'all are distracting me. Y'all are a bunch of distractions. Let's flip it around here. Put the other side on. Put it on Dogecoin. I know nothing about that shit. So, put that bitch on. We need I think this left side? Right side? I don't know, maybe. Left side. This would be the left side. I think the left side is off by like 2 degrees. And what I mean by that is instead of the tires being completely straight to each other, the top one is like 1 or 2 degrees away. So it's pointing like that. And that's not exactly a big issue, but you don't want too much of that shit. Too much of that means that the truck ain't straight. Oh my God, dude, look, the pin's out on this one. Bro, it was because I found a construction site, and I went on that construction site, and it was, I beat the hell out of the truck is what I did. I loosened every nut and bolt on it, which is a good thing, because then whatever was loose on the truck, I retightened. We need to also flip the truck over. I have some carbon fiber wrap that needs to go on the chassis underneath to help protect the chassis from scrapes and stuff. What the hell? Get on the... I don't know how I'm going to do any of that when this lug nut's kicking my butt. There we go. Tighten that up. Tighten this up. Done. All right. How are we looking? We got to straighten all this shit out, but I'm not worried about that right now. Let me turn the truck on real quick. We need to do a test run. And hold it down. Okay, so the tires actually look very straight. So that tells me that they're balanced quite well. This is actually my third set. I bought 3 sets of the same tires from different people that were claiming they were new sets. And then I took my time and tried to find which ones were the smoothest. So that way I can complete this. It looks like my front left here is the one that's a little loose right now. Yeah, it's pulling. Well, that back one, this back one right here, see it? So I actually think I put them on right. So if this is the way I want to keep them, I'll number them that way. That's fine with me. I'll number them. What we need is we need a white marker. Oh shit! I forgot to put the heat sink on. And then we'll be about done with this. So it's getting late anyway. All right, that's plugged in. I need to secure that with some electrical tape. Some electrical tape. I don't want to touch it. I kind of have like oils on my hand, but I don't have a choice, kind of. Well, if it doesn't stay, then that's fine. I got another solution I can go with. Okay, that's on. Let's make sure it works. Yeah, it works. Can you see the blue? see the blue? It's working. All right, good deal. Let's see here. I do need to re-secure the top latch here, so that way it doesn't go nowhere. Let's see, that's turned off. We can kind of clean up our area now. We don't really need much of this anymore, really. Everything, I believe, is done with the truck. I don't think there's really too much that I need to do. Let me think here. I need to secure that. That's for damn sure. I'll forget all about that. We'll go ahead and do that now. Secure it like that. See, put a zip tie on it. Right there. There's a drive. Ooh, shit, that's way down in there. I like it down there. The Velcro strap is way down in there. Wait a minute, I don't need to. Shit. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. I need to charge these. I need to charge them. Dun, 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 dun. Got my charger. Luckily for me, it's a smart charger, so I really ain't got to do nothing. I do, however, got to put it in a bag, a lipo bag. A lipo bag. Lipo, lipo, manipo, it's all the same. Y'all know what I mean. Go ahead and plug in the balancer real quick. Okay. Like this. Alright. So, since it's a smart charger, I won't have to do nothing. I just leave it and it will start charging by itself. It detects how much is in the battery and then it goes from there. So I like them smart balancing chargers. Now the problem with it, it's proprietary. I mean, it only works with the Spectrum smart batteries. These are 5,000 11.1 volt batteries, 3 cells, and I run 2 of them at a time to give me 22 volts out of the truck total, which is an insane amount of volts, man. It's 160 amp, ESC. It's crazy. Where is the other one at? Over here. Ba-doo. Let's see here. are charging. We do not need our drill any longer, so we're going to take that, put that up, take this, wait a minute, hold on. Alright, we're good. My controller actually sits where my drills do, which is kind of convenient. That's where I put them at now. Batteries go at the top. Okay, so everything's looking fairly decent, fairly good. Let's zoom out a little. That'll work. So the truck feels good. All right, I need to number these tires with something. I need like a white magic. See, I got a green one, but I don't think that's gonna write on the inside of a tire. Just don't see it happening. Yeah, well, plus you couldn't see it. It's dark. What about pencil? Would pencil write on the inside of plastic? Oh yeah, pencil shows up, but it'll rub off. Maybe it's because I got all that shine crap all over. Let's see here. So this is tire number 1. That's not gonna work. Magic marker? Will that work? Let's try a tire. Ooh, magic marker works great. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So number 1. Number 2. This will be number 3 on the back, which I don't know how in the hell I'm going to write a 3 on a tire. I guess the smart thing would be is to take it off, but I don't want to take them off. So here, I'm going to do this. Fudge. Guess I have no choice. I got to take off the back tire. One, two, three. See? Right a little. Can you see it? It's right. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to get that angle, huh? But it's right there. It says number 3 on it. That way I know that this is number 3. The other tires, I need to clean them, get them going. that's all. Gotta take this one off. Right. 4. Alright, got a big old number 4 written on that one. Okay, so I labeled my tires so that way I can keep track of who's what, because I want to, knowing what tire is where, that way I can keep an idea of where. Because every time I take them off, I just put them back on. And I don't pay any attention to what side I took what tire off at. So I don't know if this was a front tire at one time or if it's always just luckily been on the back. I don't know. But now I do know. Oh, we need to install the ESC box. That's still very much exposed. See if I can get that angle right there. Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah, battery right there is almost 75% charged. Make sure those are in there. Alright, so it's done. It just needs to be oiled. That's really about all there is to it. You need to oil it up. That'll give it its shine. This, I don't know what to do with this because when I mount the camera thing, maybe I'll mount the camera stuff on the front. If it doesn't, problem is I can't. There's no way to mount it to the front unless I go with a different method. perhaps. Might be able to go with a different method. You'd sit down and something like that. Mount it to the front. That'd probably be cool. Let's see here, take that off. All right. Maybe I can do it with a zip tie. Put it together like that with a zip. I mean, a zip tie fits through. Well, maybe without it would be better. Zip tie it. Zip tie it hard as I can one way, and then we're going to jack it over with another zip tie and then crank that one down. And hopefully, let's get the antenna out of the way. Hopefully, it doesn't rip the other one completely out of place. Maybe like that. Zip tie. It's kind of crooked. Ooh, I see that bracket's cracking. That's not going to work. No, no, no. That's been my problem. All of these little GoPro brackets and stuff, they can't withstand the vibration. So they start to crack. Just like this one's doing. That means that this bitch is going to break soon. Alright, we're going to retire that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is the, yep, there it is. I am almost ready to go back in. I got the truck done. I've been streaming for an hour. Should be people out and about. Uh, Good looking truck. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for popping in. Those that did. Bless all of you. Thank you.